Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today is a video brought to you by BEEbee Crafts. And BEEbee Craft is a fantastic website where you can find all kinds of stuff. You know, bookmaking, jewelry making, resin. I mean, it just goes on and on. So I'm going to link that down below. And they also have a great YouTube channel which I will link below and at the end of this video as well. Go check them out. They sent this to me and they also will send it to you if you have a YouTube channel and you have more than 100 subscribers. So go check them out. And if you are a video creator, go down below and click the link and you'll be able to get something sent to you as well. Now I got two things sent to me and this is the one I'm going to do a video on today. Please excuse my lighting. I'm in the process of fixing it, but I'm very excited about this. So this is, as you can see, a bookmaker, journal maker. It holds all your stuff together. And so I wanted to start making my own journals and I do stitch and that kind of stuff. However, having RA and fibro can be very, very hard to stitch. So I was very excited to get this. You can see it has clamps. I'm going to show you how it works. And then I'm going to show you, we're going to see how my first journal went. But I loved it and I will be doing many, many more kind of things with this. This is great. You know, I make jewelry and that kind of thing as well. And this is really nice because it really does hold it together. Now you'll see here, like I said, this is for leather, binding leather, sewing leather. But so it has like this little indentation, which it doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't affect this at all. But if I were sewing, this is also good because I could put my holes in, I could put it here, and then I could sew, and then I have this great binding, which that's going to be my next thing I do. Maybe I'll do it on video. We'll see. But let me show you this. So what I did was, look at this. So I cut paper. I just did some random paper, you know, for my journal. And you can see I have this cover here, which is just a piece of mixed media paper I made myself. And I have all these clips. Now, one thing I will do in making this, and it has nothing to do with this right here, the tool, is I have to get better clips because I just used my crappy clips and they kind of indented, but I will embellish. So what I did was I measured and cut all my paper. And, you know, I didn't really have too much of an idea. I didn't research size and that kind of thing. I think there were 6x8 sizes. For me, it's just going to be, you know, I can do an art journal page and it's perfect. And I put all the papers together. Don't mind this. I put all the papers together and then I turned this my way. I put them in here. I gave them like that so they were, you know, order, and then you push this down, boop, and boop, and it tightens, and it is not going anywhere. Am I down all the way on that side? Yeah, okay. So it does not go anywhere. Nowhere. Okay, so it's on there. Then what I did was I clipped everything together. Ignore the black. You know what I'll do? I'll do it the opposite side just so you can really get the understanding. Let's pretend like this is the part, okay, that I'm going to glue. So I put it all in there. It's all even. So then I took my clips, which, like I said, I'm going to need different clips. I want a little firmer clips and a little more. I'm going to have to go to the store or on Amazon or something to look, but it doesn't matter. It didn't affect this. It's just a preference for myself. And you can see this is an old clip that used to hold the which it worked, the blinds up. You know those blinds that you tape and they go, anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I got those on there and I got it, you know, how I want it. So then I got out my Mod Podge mat. You can use Mod Podge paper, it does not matter. And I got out my brush, my moppy brush, and I painted the Mod Podge on. And as I paint, like I moved this, painted it on, made sure all my edges were up there, and then clipped it. Painted the Mod Podge, clipped it, the whole thing, right? And then I let it dry. After it was dry, I put on another coat of Mod Podge. Now, I saw some mistakes I made. I'm not worried about it. It was error on my part. However, I'm very excited how this came out. So then after it was all dry, I took my clips off. I left it dry overnight only because I wanted to really make sure it dried. Then I took, which I thought I measured, but if you've been with me, you know I don't measure well. I took black construction paper or scrapbook paper, whatever it is, and I put this, you know, this is in here, all nice and fancy. I put it on here, should have measured it a little bit better. Put glue on, pushed this down, folded it down, glued on the sides, clipped it again, okay, with my clips. Let that dry. So then, look how great this is. I'm opening and closing it. It's holding it. It's another pair of hands. It's everything. I just love it. So then what happens is you get this beautiful bound journal. Now, the great thing is after you have this, like I said, you can use this for so many things, for stitching, gluing, as you've seen. You know, sometimes I like to, when I glue things on the top of the journal or whatever, this has a flat edge. I could put it in there and tighten it and it'll hold it on for me. All kinds of stuff. So things I'm going to change. You see this, it's a little jarred up and all. So next time I will put like fabric or tissue, you know, tissue paper or something on it before I clip it, just so it doesn't mark it up, because I do want to make these and sell these. I will definitely measure this better because I want it to be only that wide. But like I said, for me, and I'll embellish it, I'm not worried about it. So let's open it and see how well it did. Like I said, this is, I am so excited. This has changed so much for me. I'm so excited. So excited. So look how great this works. So I have this, and I have my cover. Look at that. I want to show you things I made mistakes. Look at that. Now you can see this paper here. It's glued, but it needs, I should have maybe let it dry a little bit longer. Not going to worry about it. It'll dry now, but look how well this did. Sorry, I'm having hand problems today. Okay. And then I got I put a piece of scrapbook. More, this is acrylic paper, so it's very thick. That's one thing I'll change next time, is I won't put acrylic paper in here. I will use like maybe watercolor or mixed media paper, because this is so thick. It's really hard. No, I'll use it. I'm not worried about it. Got some lined paper. Look at this. And once it's dry all the way, you'll see I will be able to open it. Now, my glue ran down the middle. Being a mixed media artist, I don't care because I can cover that up with paint and whatever. So it's glued. But what happened was a little bit of glue got in here, my fault, and when I opened it, it ripped. Not worried about it. And that's another thing. I would go through it when you're done, when you know your glue's dry. And fold them over just so you know when you're working, you know. I'm lately trying to change my way of doing things. Like I'm trying, you know, this for me, that way when I go, it's all ready to go. I don't have to sit and do this. I can go and do a page, because for me, I know I get like aggravated quickly lately. So if I'm on here and I have to do this before I do an art journal page, I'm like, done. But irrelevant. Look at this. Look at this. I gotta remember how many pages I put. And you can see it's working. Another page here. Just trying to fold it. Another page. So I got quite a few pages in here. Look at that. And then the end. So, I mean, how many pages is this? I don't even know. But you see how much better it is when you go to work. You're like, oh, it's already, here's my page. Oh, here's my page, you know. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then if you want to count this, 14. So that's 28 pages. So that's not bad. And like I said, I can go and decorate this. I could put yarn. Now, you know, as a lot of us love to make our junk journals and that kind of thing, you definitely can take washi tape. And when you open this, you see how it's opened? Now it's glued. It's definitely glued in there. The Mod Podge did its job. But I could put a piece of washi tape here if I want to hold it a little bit better. Masking tape, I have painter's tape, whatever. And I could put that on there and it'll hold it a little bit more secure as I paint. Now, I have another way I'm going to be making journals. I haven't quite decided if I'm going to do it on video or maybe I'll do a speed through where I'm using this wonderful, wonderful, look at this. Oh, like a book press. I am so excited. I could put it like this where I'm putting, oh gosh, my life. I'm so excited. You don't even know how excited. I've been begging my husband to make me one of these forever. And when they wrote me and I went on their site and I found it, I was like, I don't care if this is the only thing I get because this is going to help me so much in doing things that I like to do. I love to make mixed media pages, as you guys know, which like this is. And you know, and making journals. I'm so excited. Look at my hands. I got very tan. Yeah, so this is fantastic. So thanks to this bad boy, I made it, and I'm gonna link them down below. I want to thank BEEbEECRAFT so very much. You'll see another video coming up from me with another item that they sent me, which I'm so excited about. And yeah, if you have more than 100 subscribers and would like to join their program, please click the link down below in my description and you can go check them out and do your thing. You know, what I love about this company as I researched it is, you know, them saying, hey, if you have more than 100 subscribers on your channel, you know, we'll work with you. I think that's fantastic because I know a lot of you know this as well. A lot of companies will not work with you. I mean, you have to have, you know, 100,000, 200,000, 500,000 subscribers before they'll even work with you. And there are a handful out there that, you know, will work with us if we have less. Now, I have, I don't know, like 31, 32,000 subscribers. And so I was very lucky when they wrote me, but then when they said, hey, when you're doing your video, mention that we'll work with people with 100 subscribers or more, I was like, yes, I'm getting that out there. I'm going to shout it from the rooftops because I know so many of you out there who have channels that you're just working your butts off. And I think it would be great for you guys to get a little sponsor, you know, get some stuff sent to you and, you know, do a video. And this is stuff that you can use. You can pick whatever you want. And, you know, use in your everyday work and have a company that backs you up. So I think that's fantastic. So I want to thank BEEbEECRAFT. I am in love with this. I'll link it down below if you are interested in this as well as the site. So as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And I hope you enjoyed me making my little book because I sure did. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.